here's my one big take. I watched a Florida team that on one line has Matt Tkachuk. On another line, they have, Alexander Barkov and Sam Reinhart. On another line, there's Brad Marchand, and you mix in Sam Bennett there. And you look at the way all of those guys at different points in this series had shifts where they just took over the hockey game.
Yeah.
Right? Scored impactful goals that they were able to basically get out of nowhere. All of those guys were unbelievable. And what guys do the Oilers have with that true game-breaking ability? Because Florida, I think, legitimately has 5 of them on their forward group. Edmonton has 2. They have great complementary pieces, I think. Nuge is one of them. Hyman's one of them. Granted, he was hurt. My one big take after watching the Oilers lose in 6 games, they need a difference maker. They need one more high, and it's crazy I'm saying this, they need one more high-end forward. And you can sit there and be like, Tyler, that is insane. How many expensive forwards do you need on a team? Edmonton has McDavid and Draisaitl that make north of $10 million. Edmonton has, I'll take that even a step further. If you look at the Oilers cap picture, they have McDavid and Draisaitl that make north of $6 million. How many players do the Florida Panthers have that make north of 7? Carter Verhaeghe, Sam Reinhart, Matt Tkachuk, Alexander Barkov, and you know who's going to be right there is Sam Bennett and Brad Marchand as well.
Yeah.
They have 6 guys who are all either this year or at least coming up next year going to be making $7+ million a season. 6 of them. Edmonton has 2. I get that sometimes people look at the Oilers and are like, oh, they're top heavy and they need more depth. I actually think, no, they need more top-end skill, which is crazy. And what's painful about it is I'm looking at this team and going, you now do not have a first-round pick until 2027. You have 1 good prospect in your system, 2, I guess, Sam O'Reilly and Matt Savoy, but you probably need them to pan out. You probably need Sam O'Reilly to be your Anton Lundell, and you probably need Matt Savoy to be a top 6 winger for you next year to inject some amount of speed and skill into this team. You have no way to trade for it. The only way you can really do it is to sign it in free agency. God damn it, Mitch Marner's not an answer. I'm not willing to go down that path and give him $12, $13 million. The Oilers need a difference maker, and here's the thing, Liam. I think they know that.
I think they definitely
You and I were obviously on the Mikko Rantanen thing. They went very far down the path. They had an extension ready for Mikko Rantanen. I think the Oilers know they need another difference maker, and Stan Bowman's biggest challenge, I don't think, is going to be finding a starting goalie, because we've seen countless times in the NHL, the Washington Capitals stumbled into 2 in Charlie Lindgren and Logan Thompson just by kind of getting lucky. Montreal claimed Sam Montembeault on waivers and whoa, it's storming outside?
Let's have a look. During my one big take, afternoon storm.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Anyways.
When I got this upstairs.
Something like Ghostbird, we need 5 Pud Colsons and 5 Holloways. No, and Kale says, wouldn't Holloway have been that? Yeah, I do think he would have been. Like, that's a mistake. They should have kept Dylan Holloway. Absolutely. They need a difference maker. And what I'm saying to Stan Bowman right now, what did this year show you? Vasily Podkolzin is a good player for you. You found him for a 4th-round pick, and he signed for $1 million. Is he a better player than Victor Arvidsson?
Yes.
Is he a better player than Jeff Skinner?
Oui.
Okay. You found Kasperi Kapanen on the waiver wire. Is he a better player than Victor Arvidsson?
I would say yes.
Yes.
Not Jeff Skinner, though.
No, probably not Jeff Skinner. My message to Stan Bowman, and I'm going to drop another F-bomb, so I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Quit fucking around with the Jeff Skinners at $3.5 million. Quit fucking around with the Victor Arvidssons at 4. Yeah. Enough of that shit. No more. You go sign $8 million players, or you sign $1 to $2 million players. I am done with the mushy middle. I'm done overpaying for support pieces. No more of it. If you are signing someone, they are elite or very, very high end, or you are going to the scraps and you're finding Corey Perry's and you're finding David Tomasek. Lord knows what he's going to be, but you're finding the Podkolzins and these. Fill the bottom of your roster with projects and cheap players and say, you know what? If we sign 10 of them, 6 of them will work, and we'll patchwork together a middle 6. There would have been There would have been a player somewhere on waivers who could have given you what Adam Henrique gave you.
Yep. To be fair, he didn't sign a few of those players.
No, he didn't, because
I know that's not your argument,
but he got. But my point is, he got Podkolzin and Kapanen.
Yeah.
He can find them. He doesn't need to I'm done with the mushy middle. Sign impact. What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.